กายที่เธอมองเห็นว่างามสุดท้ายความเสื่อมทรามจะมาพรากไปร่วงโรยลงในสายทานยามการเวลาหมุนไปชีวิตต้องแตกสลายไม่มีเที่ยงแท้ผมเส้นงามถึงคราวร่วงไปแขนขาที่เคยว่องไวกลับไร้เรี่ยวแรงโรคภัยเฝ้าคอยคุกคามติดตามไปในทุกแห่งเกิดแก่เจ็บตายสำแดงเป็นธรรมดาหากเธอมองทุกการเกิดมาที่มีอย่างลึกซึ้ง
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, teacher.
Yes, good to see you early.
Yeah, teacher.
Have to wait some other friends, okay?
Yeah, teacher.
All right. And I will upload something a little bit.
Yeah, teacher.
All right. And, are you in Myanmar right now?
Yeah, teacher. Right now, yeah, I live in Myanmar. Yeah, in Shan State.
In Shan State. Now the weather in Shan State today rainy. Cold.
Yeah. In morning it rain, but right now it stop.
In Bangkok also it's like the whole night dripping, but not too heavy rain. But in the day, yesterday, a little bit heavy for the rain. I think probably the same monsoon, right? Monsoon.
Yeah.
Probably the same season. And congratulations to our class for last week. Our class was gone smoothly, but some of the class for the third years I have a little bit of confusion due to the schedule in the timetable is changed. Then I confuse between the new one and the old one. Which one is the old one? Which one is the new one? And then I missed the class. And welcome to who is Linke. Linke, is you are monks or you are lay Buddhist?
Good morning, Ajahn.
Good morning. Are you a lay or you are a Buddhist monk? Novice?
I'm a Buddhist monk from China.
Buddhist monk.
Yes, I'm a new student. I'm new student in the class. Would you please add my student number and my name on your list, because I'm sure that I think my name is not already on your list yet. I just transferred from Buddhism faculty, so yes.
You are from Buddhist faculties.
Yes.
Welcome to the Faculty of Humanities.
Yes.
And which part of China are you from, sir?
I'm from Guangzhou.
Guangzhou. Wow.
Yeah.
I've been almost 15 years ago.
Oh, 15 years ago. You've been to Guangzhou.
It's very, very fast developing.
Oh, now it's a huge change.
Yeah, huge change.
Totally different. Yes, huge change.
Totally different.
Yes.
I like the part of the every street.
Yes.
They grow a lot of trees along with the road.
Wow, now even better.
Now even better.
Yeah, now even better. You can see some like have you ever been to New York?
New York. I've been only to Washington D.C.
Oh, I see. Because do you recognize New York? There's a Central Park in New York, like in the city center. It's called the
The
Central
city
Park.
center,
Okay,
the Central
you
Park.
can, yes. They call Guangzhou the East Manhattan. You know,
Mm,
the Eastern Manhattan in Asia.
wow, that's been like
And you can find
Manhattans of China.
several, yes,
Yeah.
you can find several park like that, like a Central Park in Guangzhou.
Mm,
Not only one, they're
wow.
all in the city center.
Congratulations for the Guangzhou people and Chinese
Yes,
people, because the
yes,
Chinese people is running by the central government. They can do things fastly, you know.
yes, yes,
That's advantage for the Chinese people.
yes.
They don't have to worry about the opposite parties. They don't have to worry about anyone have
We
no
don't have to
objection.
worry about nothing. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. We all we need to do is like pay attention to the self improvement and development,
wow, that's great.
individual
That's I think
development, because the
I
government
always
will help you
advise
with that.
to the
Yes,
governments of China. Mean
yes, yes.
the governments of China
I
uh,
see.
manage for the people to develop themselves with the
Yes.
parts of the moral mean precept. And
Mm-hmm.
now the people need to develop more samadhi or the concentration, mean develop oneself and wisdom, because the
I see.
Chinese government have the very strict rule, right?
Yes.
Due to the strict rule, the same to the Vinaya of the Buddhist monk. Mean
I
when
see.
the Chinese people are in the role in the rule, and the people only need one thing to develop. Mean if you are out of the rule, the government will manage.
Mm-hmm.
Mean the government will make you to the on the line of the rule or the precept. But then the worry only Chinese people have to develop oneself concentration to
Yes, the
what
self
is
concentration.
to what is issued by the central government, and
Yes.
develop the wisdom. Then the Chinese people have only two things to develop oneself, mean samadhi and panya.
Yes. That's exactly the truth. Yes.
That's why I think the Chinese people will be the number ones of the world for self developing. Okay, for self developing.
Okay.
And in this case, if the Chinese people have a very broad ones of the knowledge of, we call threefold teachings of Buddha. You know the
Mm-hmm.
threefold teachings of Buddha?
Yes. The
Yeah, Sila, Samadhi, and
yes.
Panya, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Mean if the Chinese people don't have to worry about the people who is immoral, mean the people are bad, because it will be or he will be or they will be get ratings by the government. The
I
government
see.
will do for the bad people.
That the government will deal with all kinds of situation and problems
Yeah,
that
that's all the
we can
problem. Mean
we
most
can
of the
save.
problem is created by the unmoral or immoral.
Yes, the immoral.
Yeah, the immoral people always create the problem, because immoral people be without care to oneself, care to the others, and care to the world. Then they do anything just to get benefit of that without caring. Okay, they're going to disturb someone, they're going to disturb the nature, they're going to disturb the people around the world. They don't care.
Yes.
But due to the government hand over all the problems of the society, then the people don't have to worry about anything to disturb for them to develop threefold teaching. I think this
Yes.
situation, the governments of China
Mm-hmm.
will get a lot of benefit to invite the threefold teaching to assist, to help the people to develop oneself, societies, and all part of the whole country, or all Chinese peoples around the world.
It's actually during this time, during the pandemic, actually it's actually a great challenge, but also a great opportunity to
Yep.
the Chinese people,
Yep.
because there's still, every country are facing their own problems.
Yep.
I can't say you can't say any government or any society is perfect. That's impossible. So
Impossible.
during this time, especially the pandemic, it will reveal a lot of problems that you might be ignored before. So you have to face it. You don't have the chance. You don't have the choice. You have to face it, because you get to move on. So after the pandemic, I think the world will change. It's already changing.
It's already changing.
Yes, it's already changing. But after this, I mean, maybe a couple years. It's not like a short period. It takes time. I mean, maybe after 2 or 3 years, the world will absolutely
You are correct
different.
about that.
So it's a challenge to every single country. So I think every single government should be, concentrate on their own. It's not like United States of America. They always like doing something, keeping others being growth or being developed. That's very stupid. They should be concentrate and put more energy and the resources on their own country instead of disrupting other countries. That's very stupid.
That means the situations are different. The situations are different, and mean historical backgrounds are different, and because of that, they concentrate in different situations. But I
Yes.
think most benefit to the Chinese people, and even the country, which countries are strictly on the moral line.
Yes.
That means they will survive in this situation, because there also mentions in one part of the sutta. Have you ever heard about the Chakravati Sutta?
Yes. Which one?
Chakravati Sutta, and another one we call
Chakravati
Akhanya Sutta.
I don't my
Oh yeah,
in my knowledge,
the rule
I
of
don't know much about Pali, because I mean our classmates from Myanmar, they're much better than me in Pali language.
Yeah, that's okay.
But
Now welcome
if I
to
can find
everybody.
it in Chinese, I can know it.
Yeah, I welcome to everybody now. Suchata is coming. And how about your name? Should I pronounce Linke? Is okay?
Linker.
Or
It's okay.
Linker? Linker? Okay.
Yes, in Mandarin. And
Mandarin.
may I announce my number to you, my student number?
Okay.
Yes. My number is 630 150.
Mm-hmm. And I will put this. Can you write down in here also, like
the typing box?
Yeah.
Okay,
it
I can
will be
write down
record
here.
in here. Sorry.
Okay, I
change into English like this. And you type your name, and you type your ID.
Oh, that's great.
And then I will record your names also in English. Okay.
Okay, I see.
And because sorry for asking you for the pronunciation, tone, or phonetics of the Chinese and English, IP in international phonetics is a little bit different. But
yes.
I could guess like a linker. Okay.
Yes.
Now, Pinyawara welcomes and Govida welcome and visitor Venerable welcome. Still have many students are missing about altogether. If the linker is coming, then will be 12 or 13 students altogether. And I'm a little bit sorry for some of the previous first year missing. About there were about 27 students, but now only because of the COVID pandemic or maybe economic crisis or the political unrest, some students are declined. I hope that they are still survive. They are still protect themselves from all kinds of the dangers. Doesn't matter COVID pandemic, economic crisis, or the political unrest. Yes, who showed the hand? Govida, sir.
Nothing, sir.
Oh, I thought that you punched to the hand. If anyone wanted to say anything, you can punch to your hand into the symbol, and it will show to me that, sir, I would like to say something like this. May I ask something? And something like that is okay. And today, oh, another one is Sai Sai is coming. Welcome, Sai Sai, to the class. I'm sorry for my pictures also take over come to one part of the picture of the name. Today we are going on with the second introduction to the Pali literatures, and most welcome to Venerable Linker and from Republics of China, and I hope that you will satisfy with the faculties of humanities, especially for the subjects of the Pali literatures that is not available in Mahayana Buddhism, or maybe some part, because due to the time is changed and the economics in the part is changed, and due to the political unrest is changed, due to so many things. Maybe one thing we call different school of Buddhism. Then some of the parts of the sutta, some of the part of the called Tipitaka may a little bit different, but I hope that most of the Tipitaka in Mahayana Buddhism, Vajrayana Buddhism, and Theravada Buddhism may be a little bit familiar, common, and can share the knowledge to each other. When I was a student in India, I expect that I should have opportunity to study about a part of the history of Mahayana Buddhism or Vajrayana Buddhism, but due to the running out of my age, when I have finished my PhD, 48 years already, my age, and then it's too old to join for the government job and too old to do some of the part of the a little bit to serve the part of the government. Then I devote myself to the part of the we call committees on the Thai Parliament, on the part of the religions committees. Since I think more than 20 years up to now, only 3 governments I wouldn't join. That for the Somchai government, Samak Sunparavet governments, and Yingluck government. 3 governments that I wouldn't join because I didn't have opportunity. Maybe those days I was too much busy with the guide tour. And one is my professional is the guide tour and the tour leaders. Most of my tour leaders is going to Buddhist country. For example, like India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, and some of the neighbor country, Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, like this. This a little bit of my historical background about my field of the career. But I devote myself to be the visiting lecturers in MCU since I have finished, or before I have finished my PhD from India, due to my wife have been from Pennsylvania and she been a lecturer, appointed to be the lecturer or visiting lecturers in MCU. But for some years she was not be able to give the lecture. Then I have to hand over for the English class since those days. That's been more than 20 years already. Historical background a little bit, sorry to tell you about this, then we can getting to know each other. And before we start going with the class, today is more than last class. Last class we have 4 students, and this class for the second time we have 5 students. Especially thank you, Venerable Linker, for increase the numbers of the students.
It's my pleasure to be here.
But I don't know where is the other student. Who is the leaders of the class? Venerable Visuddha, or Kovida, or Suchata?
No leader, sir.
No leader yet, right? And
Yeah.
if you have any contact to your classmates, some of the classmates, I will be uploading other part of the lectures into the YouTube, and I put on your line group. Then you can share to your friend about
กายที่เธอมองเห็นว่างามสุดท้ายความเสื่อมทรามจะมาพรากไปร่วงโรยลงในสายทานยามการเวลาหมุนไปชีวิตต้องแตกสลายไม่มีเที่ยงแท้ผมเส้นงามถึงคราวร่วงไปแขนขาที่เคยว่องไวกลับไร้เรี่ยวแรงโรคภัยเฝ้าคอยคุกคามติดตามไปในทุกแห่งเกิดแก่เจ็บตายสำแดงเป็นธรรมดาหากเธอมองทุกการเกิดมาที่มีอย่างลึกซึ้ง